Hello viewers, this is Gokai Spartan. I guess I'm just making a video. I just wanted to discuss some of my favorite characters. You know, every now and then I'll go and make a favorite character video. This video, I guess I'm going to discuss villains as a whole. If you didn't know, I'm a villain guy. I love villains in everything that I watch and everything that I love. If there is an evil team to root for, an evil group, I'm on that side 100%. House Lannister, I'm the Greens, Lord Zed and the Harbingers of Doom, Galactic Crash Outs, whatever the case may be. Joker in them, Thanos, Ultron. I just love villains. The Dark Masters from Digimon, all of the Jackie Chan Adventure villains. That's another thing I need to get back to, is Jackie Chan Adventures. I remember I previously made a video with Dalong Wang in it. I do plan on getting back to that at some point, but alright, so I guess I'm gonna get I guess I'm not doing this in any particular order. I guess I'm just gonna talk about whatever character comes to mind. I'm gonna start this video off with a character that you've seen going around this channel a lot. His name is Ikagen, and in the English version he is known as Inkworth. Oh, there's a reason that the bass in my voice dropped as soon as I said the word Inkworth, because I cannot stand Inkworth. Because Ikagen was so cool. Him and Madoko, they pulled up like Bonnie and Clyde. And they was just looking for the Q Rangers. And then Show Longbow, the next, Sting couldn't even beat them, but the next episode, Show Longbow, the Purple Ranger, he told them like, hey, yo, you see those two right there, them squid demons? If you ever see them on the battlefield, do not fight them, just run away. They are responsible for the death of thousands of planets. And for the next 6 episodes, I just got to see Ikagen and Madoko completely dog walk the Q Rangers. They didn't matter how many of them it was. It could be 3 of them, it could be 5 of them, it could be 10, 11. They're dog walking the entire squad. They were squad wiping every other episode. They had Lucky in his bag. Lucky's whole thing is he's this lucky guy. He says, "Oh, I'm lucky." This whole thing. They had him in his bag, bro. They had Lucky doubting himself. Ikagen was like, "Lucky, the most unluckiest man in the universe. Now die." And bro, like, I think the bear, the Ursa bear saved him after that, and Lucky was just in his bag, bro, the entire time. It took Garo to come over there and snuff that nigga right in his face. Blah! Hit him, boom! And Lucky had to get out of his feelings and realize, how's he gonna do this? How's he gonna beat a menace? Maybe I can talk to him. Maybe I can talk no jutsu him. Maybe I can appeal to his, what would Naruto do? And then he had a brilliant thought. Ha-ha! That's what he would do. Lucky used, after Ikagen completely eviscerated the 10 remaining Q Rangers. Mind you, there's 10. What villain you know is out here taking out 10 Rangers? Go ahead, I'll wait. And if you can honestly think of any, please put it in the comment section. I would honestly like to see what never happened. I actually could think of a couple. Now I think about it. Master Org, a couple probably didn't take out all the wild souls or whatever. But yeah, bro, after Ikagen and dog walked the Q Rangers, he done looked at Lucky and said, well, if it isn't Mr. Unlucky, what brings you here? You here to get your ass whooped again? And they proceed, and then Lucky proceeded to say, Kagebushin no Jutsu! And bro, he made so many shadow clones of himself. This nigga shouted, the entire earth heard him, bro. He lit Ikagen up. And then as soon as he lit him up and got rid of all the eyes on his body, because that's what Ikagen was, he could see everything. Like, he had eyes all over his body where he could just react and see shit really fast. It's like he was a walking Sharingan. He blasted Ikagen. And then after that, I don't know how, the Power Rangers got the spirit to get up and beat his ass. It was the ultimate fight back moment. It got to a point where Ikagen just gave up. He just threw his weapon down and didn't want to fight no more. And he just beamed him. Oh my god, I love that scene. That scene where they beam him. Oh, just you see all of them just Starcrest. That shit was fire. And then to make it so that shit happened, and yeah. And then alright, so then I went on for a while for Ikagen. I don't want this video to be too long. I guess I'm gonna go to another one of my favorite villains of all time. I'm gonna have to say my boy Madara Uchiha. That's my man's right there, bro. Perfectly written. The reason I like Madara is because, you know, when you're brought back to life, most people think, hey, I'm brought back to life. I'm in the land of the living. Holy shit, I'm not in hell no more. Holy shit, I'm not in heaven chilling with Jesus no more. Whatever your faith is, however you come back to life, those are your thoughts. Madara's thought process when he came back to life was, this is not the jutsu that I wanted to be brought back with. I was supposed to be brought back with ready rebirth. It must have been a nigga with glasses who interfered in my plans. And it was over because, bro, as soon as he stepped foot on the battlefield, all of the Shinobi Alliance, they all fought this man. And bro, it was like 100 men versus 1 gorilla, bro. Madara completely eviscerated these men, bro. He beat them up. He made them all want to go home back to their mommies, bro. They couldn't. Bro, if you didn't have a first and a last name, if you weren't the main character, you were getting bodied, bro. If you didn't have plot armor against Madara, you were getting, because that's the only niggas that was living against them. And people with first and last names, people we could recognize like Gara, Anoki, Tsunade. Even when they got bodied, they were still alive. They're not dead. But those are the only people surviving. If you are a nameless ninja, oh my goodness. I wonder how many nameless ninjas died in the Great Shinobi War. I really do. But my boy pulled out a meteor on them, bro. Nigga said, I'm gonna do to you what God did to the dinosaurs. And he pulled a meteor out on them. The black man looked into the sky, dropped his sword, and he was like, oh damn, that shit crazy. Gara was like, is that the power of God? They couldn't believe what they were seeing, bro. And the only nigga with any heart that could fight was a nigga that fought him before. Oh no, he like, nah, I know this nigga, bro. He did not just, all right guys, don't lose heart, I got this. And he had it for a second. He did a jutsu, he made the shit lighter, he had the shit suspended in the air. Everybody started cheering, everybody started being happy, and Madara looked at them and said, what are you going to do about the second one? And then the fucking second meteor came and eviscerated everybody without the first and the last name. They all got bodied. And another reason I like Madara is because he's so disrespectful. I love it when a character just where he's either glazing you or he's disrespecting you. There is no in between when it comes to Madara. He's either saying shit like might guy, I Madara declare you the strongest, or saying shit like what type of grown man would use his full strength against mere children, or saying shit like your medical ninjutsu only to tell time. Nigga said something about the medical ninjutsu when he calls Tsunade a weak, pathetic woman, bro. Nigga, it's sexist. This man is sexist, bro. Nah, I love this nigga. That's my guy. He didn't care about nothing, bro. He didn't care about nothing or nobody except for his goals and his plans. Straight Sigma energy. God love him. This nigga loves fighting, bro. He's like a Saiyan. He may as well be a Saiyan, bro. Or he was, bro. He didn't even like being an Edo Tensei because he honestly felt like he couldn't bleed. He was like, oh, this shit is nice. Like, I'm unstoppable. I'm overpowered, but I can't bleed. I want to get decked. I want teeth to come flying out my mouth. Can one of y'all niggas make teeth fly out my mouth, please? Please, I'm starving over here. Like, I've been brought back to life since fucking 40 episodes ago, and not a single one of y'all niggas has made me sweat. Naruto, Sasuke, y'all the main characters. Do I have to kill you in order for you to get strong? Is that what's gonna have to be the case? Because I'll do it. I'll do it with no shirt on, I'll do it. When I see Rama's face on my titty, I'll do it. Madara was wilding out on everybody in his path, bro. And I loved him. And he got killed by bad writing. He got murdered by bad writing. Zetsu came out of nowhere and said, I did warn you not to trust me. And stabbed that nigga in the back like Littlefinger. And Littlefinger is the next nigga on the list that I'm discussing. Because he is my favorite character in Game of Thrones. Why do you like Littlefinger? Why do you like the person that backstabs and betrays everybody? Why do you like this evil canard? Because without this nigga, we don't got a story, bro. Without him and the Lannisters, we have nothing. What, we're gonna sit there and watch the Starks be boring all day and love each other? No, I want smoke. I want problems. Nah, bro, the Lannisters and Littlefinger are built for that type of shit, bro. Nigga, Catelyn Stark done told Bran, hey, yo, do not go climbing, please. Whatever you do, don't go climbing. I done had a dream that you fell, and I don't want you to fall. If I catch you climbing, I'm getting the belt and I'm beating your ass in front of all your family members. This stupid ass nigga went climbing. And what happened? He just saw Jaime and Cersei over here shagging, doing the nesting and stuff. Now, Jaime could have told this kid, hey, don't tell nobody. But these niggas is Lannisters. If you know anything about Game of Thrones, that means they are bona fide crash outs. Tywin Lannister's father was soft. He was people was out here owing him money and shit. And he not getting his payback. Tywin Lannister grew up in order to be the hardest nigga he could be. In order so he don't have to suffer. Bro, it gets to a point where Tywin don't even like laughter in his presence. He considers that shit a mockery because of all the times niggas laughed at his father. And this is the man that has raised 3 demons. And these 3 demons are doing the most sinful act possible. And what you think was going to happen? You're going to get shit plummeting to the ground. You should listen to your mother. And what happened after that? What happened after that? Of course they was doing shit. They tried to kidnap Tyrion, bro. They was over here. There was a lie going on because Littlefinger set it up, because Littlefinger started everything. My thing about Littlefinger is, bro, Littlefinger didn't get that one girl that he wanted, and he just crashed out for the rest of his life, bro. He just crashed out for the rest of his life, bro. There was nothing to keep that nigga complacent whatsoever, bro. Because the only thing he wanted in life was Catelyn. That nigga was a simp for her, bro. And then there was some big opera nigga, sharp, square jaw nigga, Brandon Stark. He had to fight that man, and Littlefinger thought he could do it because he watched too much anime. He was like, shit, I'm like Tanjiro. If I train hard enough, I'll hit him with my demon slash. That shit did not work. None of his anime tricks worked on him. Nigga, Brandon Stark smacked him so hard, smacked teeth out of his mouth, smacked him again, pow! Cleaved that sword from navel to collarbone. And then, it wasn't Catelyn who rushed to his aid, it was Lysa. Lysa is ride or die. Lysa crazy. But she crazy. But she's a ride or die, bro. She was loyal to my boy Peter, bro. But Peter, he wanted what he wanted, bro. And she was just a means to an end. But nah, bro. Tyrion got locked up. And what happened? What happened as soon as Tyrion locked up? All of the Lannisters turned up. As soon as Tyrion got locked up, every village just started burning. The mountains, just beating everything, just destroying everything. Just, fuck you, just stabbing niggas to death, bro. Bro, it got to Jamie Lannister, the person that started like, yo, fuck my little brother at, bro. Yo, little finger, go back inside where it's safe. Where the fuck my little brother at, yo? Yo, Ned, I'm talking to you. Where my brother? And bro, Ned was like, the fuck do you think you're talking to? You better know your voice and be talking to me, little boy. I'll fuck you up. I'm not Ares. And Jamie's like, nigga, you keep on talking about that Ares shit, bro. Because of you, niggas call me Kingslayer. Draw your sword, Eddard, so I can slaughter you. And bro, they went into a battle, bro, and Jamie was, bro, they were evenly matched. They were evenly matched, and then the nigga was like, I don't want Jamie to die. Next up might win. He just stabbed him in the leg, and Jamie just took that nigga, and he was like, no, I don't even. Jamie was tight that day. I'm tired, bro. I wanted to win an honorable sword fight against this man, and one of my niggas just stabbed him in the fucking leg. Excuse me for saying the N-word too much. I'm black, and that's no excuse, but whatever. The point is, my boy Jamie was just like, nah, son. And he went back to his father. His father like, why you didn't kill him? What the fuck is wrong with him? Jamie was like, I should have killed that nigga, but I wanted a fair fight, daddy. And Tywin Lannister's like, what is our last name? Lannister. We body out here. We don't care about all them details. We just want to get the job done. Bro, I might die one day, bro. When I die, I fear for that house, because I don't think the rest of you have what it takes to be real lions. And that's how the Tywin Lannister felt. And that's exactly what the fuck happened. As soon as that nigga died, it was just over. They were systematically picked apart. Well, this shit could have been avoided if niggas was just mind their business and let Cersei and Jaime be nasty, bro. But no, niggas want to climb and look up books and look at Joffrey too hard and be like, hey, I don't think that's Robin's kids. Mind your fucking business. This isn't Maury. Because of y'all, everyone's going to die. Because the Lannisters are trying to keep this shit a secret, and Littlefinger is trying to not keep it a secret. So anything that nigga could use, and the thing is, he was keeping this shit a secret. Him and Varys knew about this shit. They was just keeping it on the low because they were like, we know about that, but how the fuck does that really affect us? Like, you know, we're gonna wait to use this information. They weren't so gung-ho. This nigga Ned was just like, oh my god, those aren't Robert's kids. And look what the fuck happened. Now you're ahead on a spike. Now your entire family got murdered at the Red Wedding. And look what happened to the Lannisters after that. Y'all all got destroyed too. Only thing I guess the live is Tyrion because fucking plot armor. Honestly, he should fucking die too. Y'all gonna kill off the Lannisters, kill his ass too. Oh, leave him alive because everybody like him. And for the record, Tyrion's my least favorite Lannister. My favorite is Tywin. Alright, I went on about Game of Thrones characters for quite some time. So we're gonna go on to another group of villains. We're gonna have to go to Organization 13, son. These gaslight, gatekeep ass niggas, bro. These guys, oh my god. For me, it's Xemnas, bro. Because Xemnas did nothing but gaslight niggas since his introduction. Like, yo, y'all know we don't be feeling shit. Every time Xemnas seen niggas laughing and feeling like, hey, what you doing? You know he ain't got that. He ain't got no hearts. Fuck you doing? Only niggas that knew about that shit on the lower Syax and Zigbar. Oh my god, this is the elusive ass nigga Zigbar, bro. Bro, the entire time I knew he was up to something. Every time he said something, I'm like, I don't know. Why does he feel like he got, bro? Zigbar has this type of energy. I know something you don't. That's the type of energy Zigbar got. Like he always knows some shit that you don't know. This old ass, this unk ass nigga, bro. This nigga like 100 years old, body hopping, bro. Bro, if you played the Kingdom Hearts, well, you don't gotta play them shit, just look at the videos on YouTube, because nobody played that shit. Nobody played Kingdom Hearts King. We all looked at it on YouTube. If you were a Kingdom Hearts fan, you were invested in that shit as much as I am, you looked at that on YouTube. You didn't bother with the motherfucking, you didn't bother with the game. You didn't bother with that, bro, because there was no point. There was no point, bro, because if I wanted to play a mobile game, bro, I'll just play a different mobile game than this, something with better graphics. And they just continued the other one. I don't know what's going on with the Kingdom Hearts right now. Hopefully, we get something on Kingdom Hearts 3. I think they gave us some shots recently, so hopefully we get something on Kingdom Hearts 3. Back to Organization 13, these gaslight ass niggas, bro. They got such an entire organization, bro, and they did nothing. And what did they do in Kingdom Hearts 3? As soon as they learned, oh shit, we were that town. Well, some of them quit, like Zaldin, Lexius, Zexian, the niggas quit. Like, yeah, we ain't going back, fuck them niggas. But some of them went right back to the plantation, like Marlu, Larxene, and Luxor. They went right back to the plantation. Sykes went back to the plantation. Zigbar's the owner of the plantation. So, yeah, they all went back to the plantation, and they all did Kingdom Hearts 3 stuff, and yeah, Kingdom Hearts 3 happened, and yeah, and Xehanort was defeated. Now, Xehanort, I like Master Xehanort, but to be honest, I like his forms way better than him. Like, Master Xehanort's cool, he's the ultimate bad guy, but I had a better time dealing with Xemnas. I had a better time dealing with Terranort. I had a better time dealing with Ansem. Like, you just mad because your ass is old. That's how I feel about Master Xehanort. Let me see. Okay, so I covered Kingdom Hearts and Power Rangers. I need to get One Piece. Nah, my boy Marshall D. Teach, bro. I love Marshall D. Teach, bro. First of all, I gotta talk about Marineford for a sec, man. Cause Marineford had me fucked up. Ace had me fucked up. I don't like that nigga Ace. I hate him. I hate the way that he walks. I hate the way that he talks. I hate the way that he dresses. I hate his tattoos. I hate his hat. I hate his stupid red little beads. I hate the fact that he made Luffy cry so much that he had to elongate his mouth. Bro, this is why I hate Ace. This is the reason I hate Ace. We're gonna start from Saba Odi, bro. They get the Saba Odi, and we hear about a group of individuals called Celestial Dragons. And the Celestial Dragons, these niggas is like the KKK times 100. They're like white supremacists that can get away with it, and there's nothing you can do about it. Like, there's no law you can fight or nothing. If they look at you and say you're a slave, that's just you now. Those are the Celestial Dragons. Needless to say, I hate the Celestial Dragons. Mind you, you would think I would like the Celestial Dragons. I love villains, but they're pussies. They're cowards. They're cravens. And not the cool kind of evil cravens like Littlefinger. No, these niggas are sniveling. They don't even have a cool voice to go with their treachery. No. They fucking dress like astronauts. Why the fuck they got dressed like Buzz Lightyear, bro? So they had one of Luffy's friends, Mermaid Shorty. They had an auction. They were going to sell her, bro. And my boy, I forgot his name, Gachi or something like that. The nigga that looked like Rick, that's like a squid. He looked like Rick from Rick and Morty, but he's like a squid dude. Bro, he's trying to go and get his friend back, and his tentacles slip out. And all the people in the audience say, "Hey, yo, it's a nigger!" Like, they call him the N-word with a hard ER at the end of it, bro. They call him the N-word with a hard ER at the end of it. And it's crazy, bro. Because the Celestial Dragons pulled out a blicky and shot him. He shot him like pow, 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 pow. Mind you, they told Luffy, "Hey, yo, Luffy, if you come here, don't start no problems with anybody that looks like Buzz Lightyear, because them niggas will send the Marines and they'll issue a buster call after us, and we'll have to deal with an admiral." Now, the admirals are 10-foot tall basketball niggas, all in color-coded suits that all have powers attributed to whatever fucking suit they got on. We don't want to fight those niggas. Those niggas are problems. Luffy didn't hear none of that shit, bro. As soon as he saw his friend in trouble, bro, you didn't even see the bro. Luffy just walked up to this man, bro. He tried to shoot him, but bro, Luffy weaved that shit like Ultra. Oh, you heard it? Bro, my boy Luffy cocked his fist back and punched this nigga so hard that the entire screen went white and black. And homeboy fell all the way backwards. And you see Kid and Trafalgar Law in the audience like, ah, shit, that's Straw Hat Luffy right there, huh? Well, it looks like shit's about to get crazy. The niggas got that in there. They knew what time it was, bro. And they send the highest nigga to go deal with it. They send Kizaru. After this nigga done blew it down, smoking the most potentest of ganja, this nigga Kizaru like, ooh. Sentomaru has sent me here to eliminate all of you. My boy Kizaru, he one-shotted so many of these motherfucking pirates, bro. And it was so hopeless that he had his foot over Zoro, bro. He was about to sweet chin music this nigga to the afterlife. And then the Jiraiya, the Master Roshi of One Piece, pulls up. Rayleigh, he pulls up, and him and them deal with Kizaru. And then they leave, and then Bartholomew Kuma shows up. This fat-ass nigga with a Bible shows up. And mind you, this was my first time watching One Piece. I had no idea who the fuck this fat-ass nigga was. I knew he was one of the 7 warlords, but I didn't know nothing about his backstory. I didn't know nothing about Jewelry Mining or any of the shit that goes on later. All I knew is that he was an adversary in the way of my precious Straw Hat Pirates. I love the Straw Hats, by the way. They're one of my favorite groups of heroes. The reason I like them more than people like, I mean, Naruto's great and all, but I like the fact that Luffy changes entire environments. Every time he goes to an island and he leaves the island is always different. It never looks the same. But Luffy had to deal with Bartholomew Kuma, bro. This big, husky-ass nigga, bro. And one by one, he watched all his friends get deleted from existence, bro. One by one, Zoro, Sanji, Chopper, Frankie, Nami, Usopp, Robin, they all got wiped out before Luffy's eyes. And then Luffy found himself wiped out as well. But what he didn't realize, he woke up surrounded by some shorties, some bad bitches. He was like, damn. Well, Luffy wasn't like that because he doesn't think like that. Luffy is a man that is focused on his goals. He is not like, you know, like a beautiful woman doesn't affect Luffy. So, because Luffy is the way he is, he won Boa's heart because he hid I think there was like a tattoo that said that they were slaves or some shit, and he hid that shit from them. And like Boa Hancock fell in love with the nigga, and then they was watching TV, and he hears that his brother about to get executed. So Luffy like, oh no, I gotta go get my brother. Where he at? Yo, he in jail. All right, let's go to jail. He's like, yo, that's all the way underwater. Yeah, I don't care. Let's go to jail. We're going to jail today. We're going to get my brother. Bro, my boy Luffy went into jail, bro. My boy Luffy went into jail. Look for his brother. His brother was not there. Had to deal with this stink demon nigga named Magellan. Done lost so many times. That almost died. Done got helped by the LGBT community. Done him and all of his ops. His mama Crocodile, because everybody says that's his mom. His mama Crocodile. Luffy, the LGBT community, and all of his ops broke out of prison. Went into the Marineford. They went into the Marineford, bro. And Luffy was standing there in front of the admirals. All 3 of these power red, blue, yellow ranger looking ass niggas. Stick fear with a big ass log in his hand. Like, yeah, get my brother back, bro. And then Mr. 3 with the wax powers, they made the key that got him out of there, bro. It was out there about the dead, bro. It was all they needed to do was evacuate. The only goal that needed to be accomplished now was for them to leave the premises. But no. My boy Akainu looked at Ace and said what Biff says to Marty McFly in Back to the Future. Niggas that fuck with Whitebeard are pussies. They chicken. They're yellow-bellied cowards. Bro, Ace turned around, and all of the crash out went into his eyes, bro. That nigga looked at Akainu and said, the fuck you said about my father? The fuck you said about my daddy? The fuck you said about my biological father? Even though his biological father's Goldie Roddy, he didn't give a fuck about that nigga. We white beard over here, bro. And bro, I usually like it when a character gets angry and crashes out and they start getting violent. But this was not the time and place for that. That nigga has lava powers. He wants you to act up, so he can eliminate you and your brother. He wants to end One Piece right now. He wants it to only be 600 episodes. Because he looked at the future and said, damn, this shit go off. I gotta kill Straw Hat now so we don't get all them episodes. He only wanted there to be 600 episodes. So he tried to kill Luffy right then and there. And then Ace that activated my body as a shield and or you see he just got fisted, just turned into a donut. Akainu had his hands, he's wiggling his fingers outside of his body like, oh shit, I don't think I killed the wrong nigga. I killed the wrong nigga. We're gonna have 1,000 more episodes now. Akainu was sick there, bro. He knew One Piece was gonna go on. He knew we were gonna have to deal with Doflamingo and Big Bob and Kaido and AK Island shit. He wanted to end One Piece, bro. And then Ace and Luffy just look, and this is why I hate Ace, because of all of the work and effort that my nigga Monkey D. Luffy done went through to get this man out of prison, to save this man's life. All of that hard work to put down the drain, just because a nigga called you pussy. And I'm gonna end it because I just made this video incredibly fucking long, and I didn't intend for me to make it that long. So yeah, I was gonna talk about all of the villains, but I guess I just discussed, just things I like. I guess this is gonna be another rambling video. So if you like anything, if you like any of my content, just feel free to like, comment, and subscribe.